Okay, so it's day 3 in Dubrovnik. So far, been a bit of good, a bit of bad. Highlights, the top of Mount Serge, the view from up there is unbelievable. And Old Town is one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. It's got loads of beautiful narrow streets, lots of cafes, basically anything you can really ask for. It's just a little bit overpriced, but that's because it's a heavy tourist attraction. Cons, nothing seems to be flat. Everywhere you go, you're walking up a hill, which kind of depressing at times. And walking up Mount Serge, that was a killer. I was going to film it, but then I realised there was really no point because I wouldn't be talking for any of it. So basically, it's a beautiful part of the country. I've still got some things to see. I'm going to go on the city walls later, see what that's all about. And of course, there's all the Game of Thrones things that I haven't actually seen yet. So basically, so far so good. And it is still warm in October, which is definitely a plus. So I seem to have made it to the coastal hotel part, and honestly, I mean, it's nice enough, but they just look like industrial units. So I'm not too impressed by this bit. Alright, so I'm going for a little walk around the city walls of Dubrovnik Old Town. It is a very nice day, and it's about a 2-kilometre walk, so it's not too bad. And thankfully there's lots of little cafes as you're going around as well, like that one that I'm just coming to now. And as well as that, there's lots of cafes which are just underneath us as well. So basically, when you're walking around these walls, there's not much to do other than look at the views, which are pretty spectacular, to be honest. I was hoping for a bit more information, you know, about the history and all that kind of stuff, but there are about 100 museums in Dubrovnik, so I'm sure one of them will have something that will give me a hint. Today I have come to the Boozer Bar, which is basically just a bar built into the side of the city walls. As a place to be, it's pretty nice. I'm going to come back at sunset as well, just to see what that's like as well. And that island over there is Lokrum, which unfortunately I don't have the budget to go to. So basically, I've heard it's beautiful, but I'm not going to find that out anyway. This is just one of the many little beaches that litters the coast around here. As you can see, the water is absolutely beautiful and flat as far as the eye can see. So this is my last night in Dubrovnik. It's Thursday night, so the 2 nightclubs are closed, and there's about 3 pubs which are actually open, all of which are just around this corner here. And they are pretty chocker, so there's no chance of really getting in and being comfortable. So yeah, basically you have to get in early, otherwise you don't have a chance. Okay, so it's the end of my last day here in Dubrovnik. I would say, as a place to be, it's one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. The Old Town is absolutely stunning. The views you get off the top of Mount Serge, once again, stunning. However, it is quite pricey compared to what I was expecting. I was comparing it to the rest of Croatia. I've been to Split and Zagreb, and here was far, far more expensive. So all in all, lovely place. However, very expensive, and it did limit what I was actually able to do. So I got things like the city walls around Old Town's done, but I wasn't able to go on a trip to Lokrum, which is beautiful apparently, or the 3-island tour, which once again, apparently also beautiful. So there's still more to see here. Just make sure I have a bigger budget next time, basically.